I'm looking at it, it's like, you're a little strong. You're a little too strong for me. I'll come back to the eyes. I'm waiting for that to settle in and dry, and then I'll come back to the eye. In the meanwhile, let me do the face. I'm gonna color correct. I'm gonna color correct with my little concoction here. In this jar, I have the LA Girl Pro Concealer, but the two color correctors I have in yellow and I have it in orange. I'm gonna take a dense blending brush and I'm gonna apply that under the eyes, color correct, around the mouth, my scar, so that those can be color corrected. Sometimes I use the brush to blend out my color corrector, and then there's times I use my finger. At this time, I'm gonna use my brush because that's what I'm feeling to use. I color correct with every single time, even if my foundation is like full coverage. I feel like I missed a step if I didn't do this. Like, because I feel like if you're gonna do your makeup, it's all or nothing. Like, people always do like Wendy's, and they do like minimal makeup where they like, okay, I'm just gonna like lightly wear something, but not me. I feel like if I'm gonna take the time to do my makeup or any type of makeup, it's all or nothing. You're gonna get the full shebang or you're not gonna get anything at all. That's how I feel. Either you go hard or you go home. I wonder if I'm the only person like that. You guys should comment below and let me know if you're like the same way. I'm gonna do the same thing and set that. I'm gonna set that with the Ben Nye, but this time I'm using not translucent. I'm gonna use banana because, like I said, we're canceling out. But I'm using the banana also to help keep my color corrector in place because I don't want it to move. My foundation of choice today is going to be the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I am in the shade 4W Hazel. And foundation brush of choice, I have so many of these. I love this brush. This is the NYX 03 brush. It is a multi-purpose brush. It can be used for powders. It could be used for liquids. I love this brush. And it gives you like a even application. So right now I'm dabbing it in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start blending. See that? What's not to like about this brush? This brush is everything. Everything. When I bought this brush, I used to work for NYX on 14th Street, Union Square. That's when they used to have their stores. And I was working at the flagship store. Oh man. I loved working there. But unfortunately, they didn't last as long as I hoped they would have, because I would have been, granted that I quit and found something better, I would have definitely been shopping there still. because they make really good products. Like, not only the products were good, but the tools were good. Oh my god. My first set of good brushes that I loved to use on my clients was from NYX. And these were not your typical brushes that you would find in Target or in Walmart. These were the pro brushes. So, and in the store, I was one of the makeup artists. So, using them, I got to use them firsthand. Because I was using them for clients that were coming in and getting their makeup done, booking appointments, getting their makeup done. So I got to use their brushes a lot, to the point where, like, I love them, that I started using them for, like, my own freelancing outside of them. So I purchased a lot of times and stuff. So, and it made it easier too when you work for the company. Of course, working there would be beneficiary when you want to buy stuff, because, okay, them employee discounts come in handy. Employee discounts come in handy. The master classes come in handy. Love gratis, because we get to try new products before they're even out for sale. So that was the perks of working with them, or with any cosmetics company. Any makeup artist will tell you that. Like, the best part about working for a brand is getting gratis exposure and meeting people along the way too. Because when you're doing people's makeup or hair, you get to actually sit down and actually get to know your clients, and they get to know you better. And that's good for not only if you decide to freelance, they would be a good candidate to speak about your work ethic and how you do your bookings, but also it would help you build your clientele, because of course they're going to tell a friend or a family member to keep coming to wherever you're located, or to reach out to you if they want personal. Today I'm going to use Born This Way. This is their super coverage concealer in the shade Latte. But I have a feeling I'm going to end up mixing Latte with something else. We'll see. Just a dab underneath the eye. Bridge of the nose. Butt. And forehead. The brush I'm using is also from NYX. This is a 26. This is another favorite brush of mine. I used to do a lot with this. I would blend out concealer, do highlights with this. I would even do a whole face application where I'm rotating between 3 or 4 of these. One to do foundation, the other to do concealer, the other one to do contouring. And then I would even use it to set my concealer. And then last but not least, highlighter. It's like the perfect size, the perfect shape. This brush, oh my gosh, every time it came in stock in the store, sold out. Whether it was employees buying all of them up or customers coming in and buying multiple of them. But me, I love this brush so much. I used to tell all my friends, if you're going to get a brush, get those two. Number 3 and number 26. those were the two brushes you needed. All right, this is a time where I go and actually clean up the shape of my liner. Ooh. I'm gonna actually go back in my concealer to grab some product to do that with. I kind of swiped the brush in my eye, shifted my contact a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to blend out the edge of my concealer with whatever's left over on the brush from the foundation. Right now, I'm going to need everything in my power, including the makeup that I'm using, to hide my sins, because I don't sleep and you could clearly see all of that underneath my eyes. So while I still have time to save face, let me go ahead and set. I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder from Sacha Cosmetics. I'm going to use a powder puff angle one. I'm going to go ahead and set under my eye with that. Around my nose. I really want to get close in there. I'm going to go all the way to my temple. Same thing here. Around the nose. Above my lip. The bridge of my nose. Chin. And around my lip. There. In the center of my forehead. Between my brows. I want to really set that in there. I'm going for a really full coverage look today. That's why I'm like heavy setting. But I'm not going to leave it on there for too long. I'm going to dust it off. Like right about now. I'm going to use my defining Eco Tools brush. Gonna dust that off. And dust underneath the eye. My forehead off. Then I'm going to contour using Juvia's Place bronzer. This is their bronzer duo. I have the shade Tan. You can clearly see this is heavily loved, especially that one. I'm going to go back and forth between both the top and the bottom. Gonna bronze. The brush I'm using is from MAC. I'm not sure what number brush it is, but this is one of the old brushes from them. They no longer make it in this bristle material. They changed it up, which I don't know why. This is my staple favorite. Go around my jawline. I'm gonna do the same on this side now. Gotta cut that chin. And then I'm gonna use eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna use actually a blending one to contour my nose. I'm gonna go back in my bronzer palette. I'm gonna use this one here, one on the top. I'm gonna use another NYX brush in number 32. That's what I'm gonna use to contour my nose. So I'm gonna go right along the side. I know it looks kind of harsh right now. Give it a minute. Take my finger and really rub it in. Blend to the same to the other side. And then bring it around the tip. Take my finger and rub it in. And then I'm going to take whatever's left over on my powder puff and really tighten that up. And then I might even go over it to soften that line. See that? Soften up that line of contour. You don't want your contour to be too strong. And then I'm going to use my Fenty Pro FILT'R foundation powder in the shade 345. I'm going to use a BH Cosmetics powder brush. This was another set. There's no number on this. I'm going to dab my powder and then I'm going to blend everything in. So I'm going to go ahead under the eye, my contour. This is going to help everything mesh together without giving it a crazy harsh line. It's going to help everything merge together and blend properly. Okay. And then I'm going to go back into Juvia's Place, but I'm going to use their blush duo. This is volume 6. I'm going to dip between the two corals. You have a light coral and a dark coral as the blush. I'm going to go ahead and use a BH Cosmetics angle brush. And go on the apples of the cheeks, going up. This is a goodie, and I'm so upset that Smashbox discontinued. This is the primer water. It's a set and refresh spray. I usually use it to melt down all of the powders that I just added to my face and to help everything blend in. So I'm going to use that now. And I'm going to go in at this time to use a highlighter. The highlighter I'm going to use is from MAC. This is Superb. It's one of the Extra Dimension skin finishes. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques number 61 brush and go ahead and highlight my cheekbone with it. I'm also going to go around the temple here on the eye. And do the same thing here. Around there. Down the bridge of my nose. The tip of my nose. My upper lip. Right in the Cupid's bow area. A little bit on my chin. A little bit in the center of my forehead. Not too much though. And then another thing that I like to do is highlight my brow bone. So I'm going to go in synthetic brush. This is the Anastasia number 18 brush. Usually this is used to carve out eyebrows with concealer. I use it as a way to highlight my brows. I'm going to go back to my highlighter, MAC Superb. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight the inner corner of my eyes. Just to open it up a little bit. In Juvia's Place, from the Nubian line. So I have two shades here. I'm debating if I want to do either Morocco or Sheba. This is the Juvia's Place Nubian line. These are the Velvet Matte lipsticks. But I'm leaning towards these two shades, but I don't know which one I want. I don't know. You know what? I always do lighter. Let's do Sheba. Let's give Sheba a run. Let's do Sheba. Lip liner that I'm going to use. I'm going to use Cappuccino. Cappuccino from NYX. This is their lip liner crayon. Comment below. Do you overdraw your lips? I don't. And the reason why I don't overdraw my lips, I feel like my lips are big enough. I don't think I need to go over my natural lip line. And also too, I feel like me going over my natural lip line would be reaching. I honestly feel like that. That's why I don't do it. Because look, I just lined my lip. This is my natural lip. Like, imagine if I overlined that. That thing would have been like, boom, in your face. I ain't no shade to whoever does. But for me, that's a bit much for me. Ooh, girl. Sheba, you mean business. You mean business. You did not come here to play with nobody. And I'm looking at it. It's like, you're a little strong. You're a little too strong for me. I like it though, but I feel like I should ombre you because you're strong. You're a little strong. So I think I'm gonna use a liquid lip to lighten you up just a little bit in the center, because who we trying to fool here? So I think I'm gonna go with Juvia's Place liquid lipstick in Self Love. I don't want to dirty the wand, so I'm gonna use a Q-tip. I'm gonna go over the center. Just to lighten you up a little bit, because you was giving me Black Panther movement. Much better. In my opinion, much better. Because just now you was giving me Black Panther movement, girl. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I like it too, but I just feel like it was a little bit too dark. So yeah, so much better, don't you think? All right, we're gonna set the face now. I'm gonna set my face with 2 sprays. One is gonna be with NYX Dewy Finish. I'm gonna lock it in with my One Size Until Dawn setting spray. So this first. And then I'm gonna go in with One Size Until Dawn. Because I need you to stay. So, what do you think? To me, this look is date night. This is I'm going to the club. This is the type of look I'm getting from this. I like it a lot, a lot. So comment below if you like what you see. Give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.